Good afternoon, Leonor.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Can you tell us about yourself?
I'm Leonor Bulayo. I'm 40 years old, married, and I have 3 children.
I have few questions for you to answer, so let's start. Why do you want to work as a maid?
I work as a maid because I want to provide my family financially.
Why you choose Malaysia?
I choose Malaysia because I want Asian country and it is near here in the Philippines.
How are you qualified for this job?
I'm qualified of this job because I'm a hardworking and responsible.
May I know what your educational level is?
I graduate high school level, ma'am.
What was your recent working experience?
I'm a full-time mother and house, household mother, housewife.
Have you worked abroad before?
No, ma'am.
Do you have experience of taking care of babies?
Yes, ma'am. Of my children.
How about assisting elderly?
Yes, ma'am. I experience because my mother and my grandmother.
Do you have any other special skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Like,
Gardening, cooking, and washing.
are you willing to learn new skills?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you willing to work with a family where the mother-in-law or any relative stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Currently, are you still working now?
No, ma'am.
Do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am. Filipino cooks.
Okay. Are you aware, Leonor, that you will have to do washing, cleaning, ironing, and cooking?
Yes, ma'am.
From all the house chores that I have mentioned to you, which do you like most?
Cleaning, washing, and gardening.
If ever you will be selected to work here in Malaysia, who will take care of your children?
My husband, ma'am.
You are not allowed to use handphone during working hours.
Yes, ma'am.
You are only allowed to use handphone after you finish all the works and when going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
You are strictly needed to surrender the handphone to your employer in the morning and your employer will return back to you once you're going to bed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so if ever your employer finds out that you're abusing of using your handphone and it's affected your working performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone.
Yes, ma'am.
Ever your employer finds out that you're abusing of using your handphone and it's affected your working performance, your employer will confiscate your handphone and you are not allowed to hold it anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
Instead, your employer will allow you to call to your family 3 times in a month. You only allowed to bring normal phone and you are not allowed to bring smartphone.
Yes,
So are you agreed to the rules and regulation for the handphone?
yes, ma'am.
How many years is the contract as you agreed and understands?
2 years, ma'am.
Can you describe for me your attitude?
I'm humble, responsible, and respectful, loyal.
Okay. How can you assure to us that you will work hard in Malaysia?
I will be responsible and work hard.
Okay, just assure to us that you will work hard here by finishing your 2 years contract.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to use the house telephone without the permission of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to put on makeup but to dress properly while work?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to invite friends and relatives without the consent of your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you promise not to ask for advance salary from your employer under any circumstances?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you really understand of the rules and regulation of the agency?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you pay any placement fee for you to come to Malaysia to work as a maid?
No, ma'am.
Do you have any history of sickness, breast cancer, or any other illness?
No, ma'am.
Do you suffer from any skin diseases, allergies, or physical defect?
No, ma'am.
Do you smoke?
No, ma'am.
Have you undergone any operation before?
No, ma'am.
Are you medically fit or are you fit to work?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you in any medication right now?
No, ma'am.
Are you allergic with any food?
No, ma'am.
Are you prepared to work for the employer of different races?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to eat the type of food taken or given by your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you afraid alone in the house?
No, ma'am.
Are you afraid of dogs or other pets?
No, ma'am.
Can you promise to work according to instruction from your employer?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any family members working in Malaysia?
No, ma'am.
We have finished our question section, Leonor. Okay, we will proceed for case study. I have a case study for you and I want you to respond truthfully.
Yes, ma'am.
Upon arrival in Malaysia within 6 months only, if in case one of your family members passed away, what will you do?
I will ask my employer if he approved to come back here in the Philippines, and I will go back as soon as possible. Come back as soon as possible. But if not, I will send them. Maybe I will send them money.
Okay. If in case your employer is watching you right now, what do you want to tell them why the employer needs to hire you?
Hello, ma'am. Please hire me, and because I'm a hardworking and I will do. I will follow the rules and regulations, and I will do my best.
Okay, tell us about yourself again, Leonor.
I am Leonor. I'm born in Bulayo, 40 years old and married. I have and have 3 children.
And why do you want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper?
I want to work in Malaysia as domestic helper because I want to provide my family needs.
Okay, thank you very much, Leonor. We will update to your agency if there is any selection made by the employer.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.